G'day guys, it's Ben again here to bring you another video. This one is going to do a product review of the Black and Decker Workmate. Okay, so I actually got mine approximately 15 years ago as a wedding present, and it is a fantastic piece of kit. I've dragged it all over Australia with the various moves that I've done, and also I actually got it originally in the UK, and we probably did half a dozen moves there as well. So it's survived a lot of transport all around the world. And it is a really good piece of kit. Absolute value for money. Okay, so here it is, all nice and folded up, very nice and compact. And for most people in Australia, where the size of land is getting smaller and smaller and smaller, a typical block that's being sold by these days by the real estate agents and so on is now somewhere in the 450 metres square, sometimes even smaller than 400 metres, and it is crazy. I can remember growing up on a 600 metre block, and even that sometimes felt small to me. And with the things that I want to do in terms of my little urban hobby farm, 600 metres just won't even cut it. I'm looking for a much bigger block than that. However, my workshop as it is only a single car garage, and I understand the need for being able to organise stuff in a small space, and you need not only to be able to organise your stuff, but to be able to use it efficiently and effectively. So let's take a look at the Workmate, and we'll see just how good this is. These things now retail for somewhere in the region of like $150 or so. I certainly don't think I paid anything like that. I don't think it cost anything like that back 15 years ago when we first got it. These, I believe, were actually originally designed in the small Scotland Islands of Shetland or so. I'm not quite sure. Please let me know with a comment below if you happen to know the answer to that one. But rightio. So real simple, as you can see, it's had a fair bit of use, and it does have some good wear marks, but it still works incredibly effectively. There's two lever points just here, and what we do. Rightio, that drops it down to that first level, and this is actually perfect for a kid. It truly is, and so easy to use as well. To raise it a bit more, you've got these sort of four extra legs there. Now, that now raises that up to a suitable working height for most adults. Be wary that these little rubber feet can come off and get lost, and unfortunately, just the way commerce is these days, it's really hard to get replacement parts, and I find that seriously insulting, but that's another story. Rightio, you got these four sort of orange pegs, so these can come out and they can move into your different locating holes. So depending on what you're working on, you can clamp it in position. And then obviously you've got these handles for your clamping positions. And finally, the last feature is you've got this step here. So cost-wise, given that it's worked so well for me for so long and had so much use over that period of time, the cost is probably well worth it when you consider the investment over the years. I mean, there's not that many things these days that will last a lot of hard use over 15 years or so, and this is definitely one of them. As I say, these things do cop a fair bit of use, and it's only particle board, but it seems to work incredibly well. In terms of design, absolutely flat out 10 out of 10. Hands down, no questions. This is a great piece of kit. And in terms of the ergonomics and anthropometrics, so in other words, how the item or the product relates to a human being and how it's used, again, 10 out of 10. It's very simple, very easy to use. And when you consider the price point of this versus some of the newer ones that are coming out, which have obviously been modelled on this, I still think this is hands down the winner. These are really fantastic, very robust pieces of kit. Easily 10 out of 10 for me. and I think the first product that I've reviewed this year where I'm giving 10 out of 10 for it. So a very, very great piece of kit, guys, and for those people who are thinking about, you know, having somewhere to do your DIY projects at home and you've only got like a single car garage or something, this is a really, really good option. As I say, folds down incredibly easily. Where are we? There we go. Oops. Lightweight, and you know, no major sharp edges or anything like that. It's going to cause a hazard or anything. So 10 out of 10 for me. And if you're looking for a Christmas present for someone, or a birthday present or something like that, or if you're looking for you know, something that you can do your DIY on, then this is absolutely the product for you. So highly recommend it, guys. And there we go from me. So thank you very much for watching. Thanks for your time and patience, and I'll happily see you in my next video. Well, thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please press the like button.
If you have any comments, suggestions, or questions, please feel free to share this video with Twitter, Facebook, or LinkedIn.
Please leave a comment below. We're looking forward to seeing you in our next video. Until then, keep safe.